awesome to see, even though I don't even know what was happening half the time.
I hope you and Sushi get into Summer Games Done Quick online. Can't even for Portal 2 co-op. That'd be cool. Be sure to check that out August 16th, 23rd, in case you can see more Portal 2 there. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see.
And guys, thank you. Can't even thank you so much for running the game. That was super fun
pleasure.
to watch.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and J Hobbs, thank you for commentating once again. We just got another $50 donation from Chang Fury, who says, "Hey IGN guys, hope the donation helps. Can't wait for the drawings." Me too. Guys, we are mere moments away from IGN Expo 4, our last big block party of the summer. Full of exclusive trailers, new gameplay, and interviews with some incredible developers. After the expo, stay tuned to IGN for a SpongeBob SquarePants. I can't talk. SpongeBob SquarePants Let's Play and a special update on the Xbox Series X. Plus, another charity speedrun. We're not done. We're going to do another one at 5 o'clock today. And then, of course, our interview with the icon Tony Hawk at the end of the stream. For even more Summer Gaming goodness, download the TikTok app, follow IGN, and check out the Summer Gaming hashtag. Watch along with live events. Submit your own Summer Gaming moments, reactions, and plays. Make sure to also leave us a yappa in the video comments of IGN.com, and you may just wind up on the show. That is it for this speed run, but we will be back at 5 o'clock for another. Also, make sure there's the ticker right there. You can donate all day. Just because I'm not here doesn't mean you can't donate. That's it for now, guys. It's time for IGN Expo number 4, the last one. Bye. Enjoy.
Welcome to IGN's Summer of Gaming Expo. We're rounding up brand new gameplay, next-gen first looks, and got the developers to unpack the secrets behind their latest projects exclusively here on IGN. Fourth meal, The Four Musketeers, Godfather 4. The number 4 is synonymous with an extra helping of goodness, so we couldn't help but wrap up our IGN Expo showcase with just 3. It's time for the kick-ass post-credit sequence you didn't know you were going to get, and today's helping is the biggest one yet. In addition to plenty of brand new trailers and announcements, we'll be getting hands-on with some highly anticipated games, like SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, or The New World, Amazon's upcoming MMORPG. And those are only the titles we're allowed to mention. There's so much more we're intentionally hiding from you, on purpose. So strip down to your skivvies, crank up the heater, and throw some sand on the floor, because IGN's Summer of Gaming Expo 4 starts right now.
This is IGN Expo 4, part of IGN's Summer of Gaming. We're about to showcase a ton of exclusive trailers and brand new gameplay. I'm Sydney Goodman, here with Max Scoville and Damon Hatfield.
Thanks, Sid. Happy to kind of be here via webcam. You can watch all of our Summer of Gaming content wherever you stream IGN or live on your TVs by tuning into IGN 1 on your Samsung TV Plus. Also, All summer of gaming long, IGN is asking you to give to the World Health Organization and the Bail Project in support of Black Lives Matter. The COVID-19 Response Fund is dedicated to studying, tracking, and combating the coronavirus pandemic. The Bail Project is a nonprofit that pays bail for people in need, reuniting families and restoring the presumption of innocence.
And by donating, you'll have a chance to win codes for games like Resident Evil 3 or swag from companies like Bethesda. And donors who give more than $50 will have a chance to win a custom Summer of Gaming Xbox One X. Be sure to click the donation links in the description of your video player or go to donate.ign.com for more information on how and where to give.
For even more Summer of Gaming goodness, download the TikTok app, follow IGN, and check out the IGN Summer of Gaming hashtag, where you can watch along with live events, submit your very own Summer of Gaming moments, reactions, and plays. Or leave us a yappa in the comment section of IGN.com, and your yap could wind up on the stream.
Now, let's get the Expo rolling with today's crop of fresh trailers, only here at IGN Expo 4.
have imagined it, our downfall, 1,000 times, but it still breaks my heart to hear the truth of it. Take a look at this wondrous place. Complete strangers brought together by the fates to live out our days in a paradise we can never leave. And in all our time together, not a single crime has been committed. Our bond is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die. We've come to call it the Golden Rule. Every moment we're walking on eggshells, and I have grown more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. Someone is about to break the Golden Rule. I need you to talk to my people, help them win their trust, figure out who is about to end our lives, and by any means necessary, stop them. If all else fails, and our darkest fears are realized, I will use my dying breath to give you a second chance. The fate of this city is in your hands.
Fight Crab. Heck yeah. Later on today, we'll be taking a real deep dive into all things SpongeBob, the Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, hosting yet another charity speedrun, and sharing a special Xbox One X update on smart delivery. Plus, our News, Games, and More crew will be sharing our IGN Icons interview with Tony Hawk, not to mention Chad Michael Collins of Sniper fame guesting tomorrow.
That's all just around the corner, but right now, Tom Marks is going to give us a closer look at 30XX, a roguelike action platformer you can play with a friend. Tell us more, Tom.
Welcome back to check out this game on IGN Summer of Gaming, highlighting exciting, under-the-radar games worth your attention. As a sequel to the excellent 20XX, the aptly named 30XX keeps the original's infinitely replayable roguelike Mega Man concept, but expands it in just about every way imaginable. Check out some exclusive new gameplay from 30XX's Clock Tower themed level. Like what you see? Then head on over to IGN.com or YouTube.com/IGN to watch the full extended version of this gameplay.
Going under the sea for a very exciting adventure with Martin Kreischer, producer from THQ Nordic. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So we have you for a very exciting remaster that I know myself and so many people in this community are very excited for. We're going to talk about SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated.
Exactly. So it's the remake of the 2003 classic 3D platformer set in the SpongeBob universe. Probably, or arguably, the most beloved SpongeBob game of all times.
I mean, you're not going to get any arguments from me. Did you guys anticipate the excitement for Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated? Because, like, it is kind of insane how... I know people in my office as well were just, like, freaking out. I mean, I know this is something that I played a lot as a kid, and I adored this game. And, like, hearing that it's coming back and, like, a gorgeous remaster like this is super exciting.
We did anticipate it to a degree. I think on that level of excitement is always something you hope for, but not 100% anticipate, because after all, it's a genre that some may say that for adults isn't, it's not what you play regularly. But I think that's also the strength. There is not that many 3D platformers out there on all these platforms, and it's just one of the best ones that was ever made. And there's just also not that much next-gen content that features SpongeBob, and he's just one of the most beloved characters of all time. So I think this all came together to create this amazing momentum this wave we're riding. And yeah, we're just very happy that the fans are happy, that the fans of the original, of the series, that everybody's happy and excited, and looking forward to being able to give this to the players.
I think one of the coolest things about this game, too, is that it really touches on a point in SpongeBob history that everyone really loves and is fond of. And, of course, kind of like the originals, like, SpongeBob is still going. And I know in previous interviews you guys said that you're trying to incorporate some of, like, the more modern art style as well and bring a little bit more vibrancy to this, correct?
Yes. So basically, the game is from around Season 2. So this is really the golden age where Steven Hillenburg was still helming the series, who unfortunately passed away, the creator of SpongeBob. And we updated, of course, the art style to the way that current also children experience SpongeBob. And we added little hints to newer seasons, little, handsome Squidward or stuff like this. So the classics from later episodes, but the story and all the setting and everything is really from that time.
And that's honestly just such like a great way to merge both fandoms. I guess like the older and the newer, because the diehard old fans are just probably rewatching the first 3 or 4 seasons and then calling it a day. But there's so much more to SpongeBob. I actually was watching it recently just to kind of like see like where's SpongeBob these days, and he's still in a really great place. So it's cool to see that you guys have found like really fun ways to integrate both. So right now we are looking at this level, Downtown Bikini Bottom. It's really good to see it in all of its glory. So I'm actually originally from Texas, and we're not at the Texas part yet, or the sandy part. So I was super excited to see her in action, and of course swinging on the little Texas symbols throughout the level. What do you guys like about this level in particular?
Well, first of all, it's the first moment where you, as you say, can actually experience Sandy with all her cool skills and her lasso and all this kind of stuff. So this is actually also the first time we're showing this in a big way. And because she's basically, I think combat-wise, she's probably the best character in the game. With her lasso, she can lasso people from far away and all this kind of stuff. So this is pretty exciting about it. And apart from that, it's also one of the most iconic locations because it's just it's downtown Bikini Bottom. So it's the houses that you just, they're ingrained in your mind from watching the series. These are those typical metal houses that look a bit as if they were built from broken submarines and stuff like this. And I think now with the higher fidelity of an Unreal Engine 4, of modern consoles and modern PCs, you can really, it's on a whole different level, this kind of feeling of really walking through Bikini Bottom, like really walking through this world.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like even though it's not necessarily a one-to-one creation with all of like the episodes, because that Downtown Bikini Bottom definitely changes between the episodes, it is nice to feel like that there are those iconic spots like that where SpongeBob's hall monitor, and we got the Weeboos in the corner in the dark. Like you can just like imagine where that would take place here, and it's really cool to see that. You've said in previous interviews that Purple Lamp has dug into some of the cut content from the original and built it for Rehydrated, like the Robo Squidward boss. What's the most exciting new addition to Rehydrated?
Well, I think overall it's the new multiplayer mode. So basically, we were kind of faced with this challenge of, okay, how do you keep a beloved and revered classic the way it was, and still try to bring back these things without them interfering with the basic single-player experience that people remember. And so we basically took a lot of this cut content that was sometimes concept art, or it was an unfinished level that you could, sneak into if you hacked the old game. And we took that and put it all into this multiplayer where 2 players can off and online play together as 7 different characters from the SpongeBob universe, and you just fight against hordes and hordes of robots. So I think this is the biggest new feature by far, because it basically includes a lot of little hints to all these cut content. For example, Robo Squidward, who's basically your boss in the multiplayer.
I feel like that's such a great way to reincorporate those things, like, again, to keep the fidelity of like that original feeling, like not to like really mess with the story too much, but to give something entirely new that doesn't really impact the core game. And I think that's such a great way to do that. So the multiplayer is a horde mode. How hard is it?
Well, it depends. It depends on. I think the thing is that it's about like 26 islands, if I have it correct in my mind. So it's quite a long challenge to get to the end, and basically each island, it gets harder and harder. At some point, Robo Squidward starts attacking you and all these kind of things. So the first few islands are not going to be a big challenge for anybody who's used to playing these kind of video games, but it does progressively get harder and harder and harder. And to reach the very last island, you do need to have some stamina and some good skills.
It's really cool that you guys brought in so many of the characters too. Who was the most difficult to design for multiplayer?
Well, I have to speak for the developer there a little bit, but I think it's since they have all the everybody has one normal attack and one dash attack, and then it was mainly also about deciding what kind of little differences are between the characters. For example, that Squidward, it just made sense to give him a distance attack because we wanted him to fight with his clarinet, with his oboe, and so it was more about actually the decision, where do we take the animations, the fight, the move set from. So Mr. Krabs fights with this swordfish skull from the episode where he's on that cemetery. And if you play Gary, which for me is the funniest one to play, you grow this huge 50s shoes that he sometimes has in the series, or he gets a frying pan in his mouth and you whack the robots with it. So I think a lot of thought went into this to really make sure that even those little moves that you have in the multiplayer, that you recognize them from some of the episodes, from the cult episodes.
I love that. It's like she's really putting in that thought to make it something that's not just fun, but also really harkens to those really big moments or just like small details that you might have forgotten. And I just love that. It kind of just proves how much they care about SpongeBob, which is like maybe weird to say, but like getting into those details for that just means I think a lot to the fans who will be probably playing this. Especially, I also think it's very funny that Squidward would fight with his clarinet, but it also makes sense. I am actually a clarinet player as well, and Squidward kind of kills me even though I love him. And, I think it's fine that he's fighting with his clarinet, and if it gets destroyed along the way, it's probably okay.
Yeah, I think that's, because the first instinct, just from gaming perspective, would maybe be to, find the just coolest, most bombastic move. But then when you look at the series, there's so many little funny details, so many crazy details, and this kind of wackiness, I think, is what is part of why it's so beloved around the world. And so we basically then just realized it's just much funnier if you try to find something that people remember from a certain episode, and that just you're not gonna see in any other video game. You're not gonna see in any other game a little snail stomp on somebody with shiny leather shoes. That can only happen to you in the world of Bikini Bottom.
That is absolutely true, and I love it. So I heard you guys brought speedrunner Shift to play Rehydrated. What sort of feedback did you guys get from him from this?
Yeah, basically he was kind enough to fly over to Vienna, where the studio and also THQ Nordic, the publisher, are based, and just play the game actually at the stage it was back then with the developer and give his insights, since nobody I think on the planet has played more Battle for Bikini Bottom, and he just knows so many shortcuts, so many little design choices, so many little techniques how you can get around somewhere fast, or what way you could actually also kind of fool the game. And so all of these things basically went into it, and apart from that, obviously he just knows a lot about camera movement, animation, of just since as a speedrunner you know anything that kind of trips you up is a pain in the Bikini Bottom. So those were basically the things that he I think was able to contribute a lot. And apart from that, we just love watching his videos and seeing all the of him and the other guys, of all the speedrunners out there and the fans to just see what they are excited about and whether we are concentrating on the right things or whether we were concentrating on the right things.
That is so awesome. Thank you so much, Martin. We look forward to seeing so much more SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated here soon.
We have to take a quick break, but stay tuned for an inside look at the new game, New World's new mode, War Mode. It's all new. We'll take an even closer look at Amazon's New World later on, plus we'll get our hands on SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated with an exclusive Let's Play, so if you liked what you just saw, there's more where that came from. It is a complete remaster of a beloved 3D platformer, and I, for one, can't wait.
The ad break is a great time to donate to the Bail Project or COVID-19 Response Fund, which you can do at donate.ign.com or by following the links in the video description. By donating, you'll have a chance to win codes for games like Resident Evil 3 or swag from companies like Bethesda. Donors who give more than $50 will have a chance to win a custom Summer of Gaming Xbox One S.
And don't forget to follow IGN on TikTok. You can search IGN Summer of Gaming hashtag for exclusive bonus clips and to upload your own best gameplay moments. That's all we got for right now. We'll be right back.
IGN Summer of Gaming is presented by The Last of Us Part 2, available June 19th, rated M for mature. By the Army National Guard, working in our communities throughout the COVID pandemic to deliver food, build hospitals, and more. Go to nationalguard.com/esports for more info. And by Fuser, who will be partying with us all summer long.
The next generation of video gaming is on the horizon, and IGN is here to bring you the latest PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X news and analysis in our new weekly show, Next Gen Console Watch 2020. We'll bring on the experts to discuss and analyze all the latest developments around these new consoles. From frame rates, services, features, peripherals, and even all the new tech jargon, Next Gen Console Watch 2020 will keep you up to speed on everything leading up to the next generation of gaming. Join us every Friday for a new episode. Not only is IGN the world's biggest media brand for games and entertainment, but we also have a team of some of the world's biggest fans of your favorite franchises. From breaking news and exclusives, never-before-seen looks at movies and games, to reviews, Let's Plays, and live streams, IGN brings you all the coverage you need, no matter where you are. Whether you're on IGN.com, the IGN app, YouTube, Facebook, or Snapchat, we've always got you covered. IGN, the #1 source for all games and entertainment fans worldwide.
News, games, and more is IGN's live news show every day of the week that covers all the day's news about games, movies, comics, and of course more. This is our daily live show that takes a rotating cast of IGN talent going over all the latest news of the day while taking live questions and comments from chat. We're live every Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, and you can find us on mixer.com/IGN, youtube.com/IGN, and twitch.tv/IGN. See you there.
If you're not following IGN on social media, what are you waiting for? We're constantly updating our feeds to bring you the latest news, gameplay, custom original content, the best user-generated videos and art, memes, and a whole lot more. Be part of the conversation throughout the year. Follow IGN on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and Snapchat. Welcome back to IGN's Expo number 4. Do you remember when you do that? Oh wait, that's not 4. It's fine. Where we're premiering the latest game trailers and getting you first looks at fresh new gameplay like New World. New World is a game designed to be played with other people, and War Mode allows for epic 50v50 action. So we sent in Mitchell Salzman and Nick Lamone to fight for opposite sides of a 50v50 match. And let us know what it's like on the front lines. Let's play New World War Mode with Nick and Mitchell.
Where's Mitchell? Oh, I killed Mitchell! I sniped him!
Burning oil, here we go. Yeah! Oh no!
Yeah! What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Mitchell Saltzman, joined by Nick Lamone.
How's it going, everyone?
And also, Mike and David from Amazon Game Studios.
Afternoon, everyone.
What's up?
And today, we're going to be doing a Let's Play of the War Mode in New World, a game that's coming out rather soon, actually. So, Mike, Dave, why don't you give us a quick walkthrough of what this mode is?
Yeah, so War Mode is how we determine who owns a territory. So, when one company owns a territory, another can declare war on it, and then they fight it out in a 30-minute battle. As an attacker, your goal is to first capture the 3 points around the fort. Once those are captured, then you breach the walls, and then go in and try to capture the flag.
So as a defender, we don't like Dave and his team doing that. So what we're going to try to do is prevent them from taking those capture points by setting up our own siege weaponry, which we set up through town projects and various other things. But we want to keep those up, and we want to stop them at all costs from taking those points. Because if they take those points, then they'll be able to batter down our gates and then eventually try to take the fort itself.
All right, and Nick and I are going to be on separate teams. We're going to be coached by Mike and Dave. Dave is going to be on my team. Mike is going to be on Nick's team. And Nick, I like you a lot. I just want to say that.
Don't lie to me, Mitchell.
No, this is true.
No need to lie on camera.
This is true, Nick. I like you a lot. But as much as I like you, I like winning more. And I hope you're going to be okay with that. I hope we can still continue to be friends after this.
We'll see.
All right, so this time we're on the attacking side. So you'll see once the gates open, now our job is to try to capture all 3 points to unlock the doors. So.
All right, I'm following you, David. So wherever you go, I will go with, unless, and this is a very, bolded unless, if I see Nick and his dumb little face.
I'm a tanky boy.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to go and follow my heart.
So what we want to do is defend the control points. Now we want usually anti-infantry weapons. So basically we'll want to use like the repeaters. We'll use the cannons and ballistas against their siege weapons, because that's what's going to do more of the structural damage.
Where are you at?
Let's see. I am at the very top of the structure. I see you. I'm dropping down. And so anytime we want to enter or exit a gate, when we're ready to go and we unleash hell,
to war,
we'll press E to open.
Oh, I have to hit E. All right, I'm still following you. This is still good.
Here we go.
All right, don't be distracted. We're going to the point.
All right.
So as we stay on the point, we'll start to capture.
Oh, wow, there's a lot of them on top of B. We got to get in there.
Yeah, there is.
All right, we're halfway there. Stay on point.
Definitely need our healers up front. Oh, we lost B.
All right, we got B. I'm going to tell the army to go for C now.
So that means they can go through our main gate, right?
Not yet. They need to take more control points.
All right, head towards C. I'll meet you there.
Heading towards C. Oh, God, I'm getting hit. Leave me alone.
I'm going to go to A since I don't see anyone there.
All right, I'm heading towards you. I only see a small handful. There's still people fighting around that main control point. That's fine. It's fine. Let them do that.
I keep missing my siphon on you. Hey, it's still helpful.
Yeah. Ah! We're looking strong at C.
A's looking pretty clear as well. They're too quiet, though. I don't like it.
All right. I'm gonna buy a couple Inferno traps and place them around here.
Okay, same. I'll do that as well.
There's so much going on right now.
It's a quarter of the way.
Okay, I see them coming to A.
Okay, so you can't build directly in the circle, but you can build around it. Oh, good
right.
melt, good melt.
Their bowman's down.
Can't block forever.
Oh, I got you. Oh, run.
I'm running.
Ah, nice. I'm right behind you. You're safe.
Okay.
Drink a potion. One more. And then let's head towards A.
All right, where's A?
I'm just in front of you.
Oh, they got C, so everyone on A. All right, good. We took that down.
I'm going to A right now.
If you need an auto run, just hit equals.
I haven't
Don't
seen
be
Nick
tempted.
anywhere yet.
Yeah, unless we see Nick.
There's Alpaca, B-Space, Snickerdoodle.
Oh, focus on nice shot. That one's almost dead. Ah, man. Missed. Oh, man, everyone's raining down over here. It's getting wild.
Leave me alone. Ugh. Backstabbers. It's Nick! Oh, Nick's killing me! Help me!
Where is he?
I don't want to die to Nick!
Drag him back over towards A.
Come on, Nick! Full life, you got nothing!
Ooh. I'm getting wrecked right now. Okay, I'm retreating.
Oh, he's running.
Oh, you're running? Where you running from?
Going back. Oh no, I'm a dead stuffster!
Oh, he's down.
Where'd he go? Did I lose him?
Right here. Oh, I just got a message. Killed Advent Nick.
I got taken out. Alright, David V, I'm taking this seriously now. As long as Mitchell didn't do it, it's fine.
Well, it was worth it in the end, but I think I'm going down right here. I gotta run. Ow! Oh, I'll take it.
David V got the last poke in.
Oh, Dave?
I'll remember that.
Oh no, I'm down.
Oh no.
Alright, David V, I'm coming for you. This is what you get. There you go.
Oh, he's
there
dead.
you go. How do you like that, huh?
Oh no, killed by Advent Nick.
Oh no!
The retaliation.
Alright, back in.
Get
Kill
that
fade.
back line.
Oh, I see Nick. Put him down a heal right here.
All right, up in the right corner of your screen, you'll see how many battle tokens you have. If you need
132.
go ahead and buy some either Chase Elixir, which is really good, or I'm sorry, Cleansing Elixir, just in case you get slowed.
We'll try to hang back. If we can clear this guy out of here, I can try to put some siege damage on him.
Oh, shoot.
All right, I'm going to try to... very close.
Alright, fade down.
Good. I need 4 more tokens to get another siege barrel. Once you get a barrel, see if you can get up close by those weapons up top.
Gotcha.